Hello, everyone. This is Michael Berardi. This is Jumpstart Monday. And today we're talking about our colleagues' mistakes. Do we praise their mistakes or do we punish their mistakes? And today we're going to find out about a unique situation we used at our company, Berardi, for many, many years, which can act as a limelight for you to make changes in the way you go about treating your colleagues' mistakes. But just before we do that, let's see who's here first. We're broadcasting live on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and on YouTube. This is Jumpstart Monday. And if you're here, drop us a message. I think my friend George Ioannou will be the first to drop a message. And we will go on with our episode. Let's see who's here. Are you here watching us from YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook, guys? By the time we do that, let's mention who's the winner of our Stand Up, Stand Out online course. You win a subscription to the online course Stand Up, Stand Out on presentation and public speaking. The only thing you need to do is to share this episode and tag us. You can share it while it is live now, or you can share it later on whilst you're watching the recording. Our winner for today's episode is Savas Kostandinidis. He works at Marlowe in charge of IT. He's the winner of the Stand Up, Stand Out. Savas has shared the episode through LinkedIn and also through Facebook. Excellent. Let's see who's here. Stavros Menelau is here. Hello, Stavros. How are you doing, my friend? Great to have you here. And my friend Andonis Antoniou Ladouros. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Andonis. Great to have you. I think this is your first time on this show. Andonis is a great friend. We met recently, like him very much, and the way he goes about conducting his business. Andonis, stay tuned because you're going to learn something that will benefit your team. That's my feeling. Stay tuned. Who else is here? Christalla Panayiotou. Christalla, good morning. Okay, we've been 2 minutes in, so let's get started, guys. First and foremost, let's start by someone who has influenced me. There was a basketball player and a book that influenced me about what we're talking today. Let's start with the basketball player. Here is a basketball player. His name is Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan once said something that really resonated with me. He said that I've missed more than 9,000 shots. And Andonis, you inspired me for this one. In my career, I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been entrusted to take the winning shot and missed, and that's why I succeeded. And my dear friends, let me come back to you. And that's why I succeeded. So Michael Jordan said that he failed so many times, but when you lose, don't lose the lesson. He has learned from his experience. And another book that I want to show you, and the book that I want to show you is this one. If you haven't read this book, I suggest you read the book. It's called A Complaint is a Gift. It was written by two Danish guys, Barlow and Moller. And in this book, the authors claim that if there are complaints in your company, do not panic, because complaints can help you become a more solid company. As doctors say, where the bone breaks, when it heals, and it heals properly, it becomes stronger. So complaints are there to create a moment of truth for customers and a moment of truth for the company, which can make the customers even more loyal. So having read this book earlier on in my career, having heard Michael Jordan saying this more than 20 years ago, I have come to the conclusion that should we punish mistakes or should we praise mistakes? And a long time ago, I introduced at Berardi the mistake of the month. What is the mistake of the month? Well, here it is. We used to train our team every week. Every week at Berardi, I used to train the team every Monday from the morning until 1 p.m. We started with the cleaning lady. We went to the marketing and sales department. We went to the top management. My father, my brother used to come in the trainings as well. And every week, I started the courses by mentioning the heroes of the week, people who have gone above and beyond, and we raised the bar a bit more. At the beginning, if you escorted a customer in or if you picked some litter up, you were the hero of the week. But later on, you had to do something more in order to become the hero of the week. And the best example of leading is leading by example. So my colleagues were inspired and they learned from their colleagues. And I came up, because of Michael Jordan and because of that book, with a unique concept, which I applied not only at Virardi very successfully, but we applied it to lots of our customers. And that concept was the mistake of the month. Every last Monday of the month, we used to bring in, I will show you some photos just to see them. We used to bring in my colleagues, and we've run seminars every Monday, but the last Monday of the month, we talked to them about many things. And I used to tell them, we will have a competition which is called the mistake of the month. You can get into this competition only if you made a mistake and only if you have recovered from the mistake. So what did we learn? We learned all of our customers who had a complaint, but at the same time, I knew that those customers, because my people recovered, that according to the reciprocity principle of psychology, if we made a mistake and we recovered, you could give us one thing and one thing only, and that was your loyalty. So my colleagues, all the other colleagues were voting. So let's say Michael made a huge mistake. He had an appointment with Mr. Andonis Ladouros. He forgot to go to his appointment. He called, he apologized, and then he went during the weekend up to Ladouros' village, and they met there on a Saturday. So people were voting if that was a major mistake. The winners got awards. For example, a dinner for two at a 5-star hotel. They got awards from Virardi, nice gifts, which were worth 50 to 100 euros. And by the end of the day, we had something that not a lot of companies had. If you want your employees to become fearless, you should promote a culture that people are not fearful to make mistakes. So we also made them feel comfortable to admit if there was a mistake. And we had an environment where we're all learning together. So at the end of the day, we saw our sales grow by 300%. We saw our customer satisfaction indexes grow by 200%. And I saw personally the smiles on my colleagues' faces. So if you're running a company or if you're running a department at a bigger company, I suggest that at the end of each month, you should organize the mistake of the month competition. Your colleagues can enter this competition only if they made a mistake during the month and only if they recovered. If they haven't recovered, they're not allowed to enter it. And give all your other colleagues voting marks so they can vote out of 10. And if one of your colleagues accumulates most of the voting, then it means that that colleague has won the competition. You never chastise them, you never punish them, but you only praise them for recovering. And at the end of the day, you as the owner or as the manager, you can go and visit some of your customers and see if everything is okay. The mistake of the month has helped us save the day for Virardi. It has helped most of my customers save the day. So what I suggest for you is the following. If you do make mistakes, do not panic. If you do miss shots, do not panic. As Michael Jordan has said, he succeeded because of all the mistakes he has done, because of all the missed shots. As the complaint of the gift book says, do not worry if there is a complaint. Just use it to solidify your relationship with your customer. And to all the managers out there, to all the owners out there, there is no need to punish your colleagues. If they are repeating the same mistake over and over again, let's say they are late coming to work for a month continuously for 2 hours, okay, then you might proceed doing something else, or you might proceed firing them for that matter. But create an environment where your colleagues feel comfortable, and if you do that, you will create a winning team that is comfortable to share with you their successes, but also their mistakes. So let's go and see who's here. George Ioannou is here. He's always present. Andonis Ladouros, hope you like the tip of the day, of the week. Desislava is also here. So guys, just before we close, I kept this short. I know some of you are on your holidays. Share this episode to get a chance to win the Stand Up, Stand Out online course, and also to help any other of your colleagues or friends. Share them within your department or across your friends on all social media. We're broadcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I wish you all a productive week ahead. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you back next Monday. Take good care.